Serving as a judicial officer myself in past years, I can assure you that judiciary is not just a forum for dispute resolution or dispensing the cases only. It is a powerful instrument for legal education. Every judgment delivered, especially in constitutional and public interest matters, serves as a live classroom for society. For law students like yourself, judiciary offers more than case law, it offers clarity, context, and conviction. When courts interpret fundamental rights or strike down arbitrary laws, they are not just shaping jurisprudence, they are actively teaching citizens what justice looks like. Legal literacy camps, lok adalats, and outreach programs are not peripherals. They are central to building an informed society. As future lawyers, you must recognize that judiciary's role in legal literacy in what transforms laws from a textbook concept into a lived reality. Although a step away from the bench, I do not step away from the cause, which is why I reflected it to you and same as it might inspire some of legal hearts beating in the light rhythm. And in that spirit, I urge of all of you to become ambassador of legal awareness. Let us remember the words of Dr. B.R. Ambedkar, the architecture of the Constitution, that I quote it, law and order are medicine of the body politics, and when the body politics gets sick, medicine must be administered. The court emphasized the crucial role of law and order in maintaining a healthy society. It suggests that just as is necessary to treat a sick individual, law and order are also essential for addressing societal problems and ensuring stability in society. It compares law and order to medicine for a society. Law provides the framework for how people should behave, and order ensures that this framework is upheld. Just as medicine can heal a physical ailment, law and order can address social issues and maintain a functional society. Then it highlights that when society experiences problems like crime, social unrest, or injustice, it needs the medicine of law and order to restore health and stability. It suggests that inaction in the face of societal illness can lead to further deterioration. The quote implies that a healthy society requires both a well-functioning legal system and the ability to enforce it. When these elements are absent or weak, the society can consider sick, and interventions through the law and order are necessary to restore its health. Thus, a strong legal framework is essential for creating a just and equitable society. Let us be that medicine through awareness, through education, and through unwavering commitment to the rule of law. The judiciary plays a vital role in advancing legal literacy and awareness within a society, particularly in a democratic setup. Legal literacy, often described as knowing the primary level of law, empowers citizens to understand and evaluate the law, know their rights and duties, and effectively interact with the legal system to challenge justice and enforce their right. The judiciary, especially apex courts, utilizes judicial activism to liberalize access to justice and provide relief to disadvantaged groups. This involves initiatives like relaxing local standi rules, invoking expiratory jurisdiction, creating letters as a petitions, taking sumoto cognizance of cases based on media reports, and actively interpreting constitutional provisions like Article 21, the right to life, to encompass various socio-economic rights. These proactive steps allow more people to approach the courts and seek redressal of their grievances. Landmark judgments defining the basic structure of the constitution, like the case of Keswanand Bharti, which limit the legislature's power to amend the constitution and protect fundamental rights. Judicial interpretations of Article 21 includes rights to life, right to education, right to safe environment, and also highlight the judiciary's proactive role in expanding the reach of fundamental rights. Judicial support for ADR mechanism like Lok Adalats, mediation, and arbitration also provides alternative avenues for dispute resolution, reducing the burden on courts and offering quicker and more affordable solutions, particularly for the poor and marginalized. You young people may not be aware, but this Lok Adalat is a creation of or brain creation of some courts in past. It is not from legislature, but idea of Lok Adalat and ADR is created from some of the judgments. Judges are responsible for interpreting and applying laws to specific cases, establishing precedents that guide future cases with similar circumstances. Through detailed judgments and reasoning, the judiciary clarifies the meaning, scope, and extent of laws, making them more understandable for legal professionals as well as the general public. Judicial pronouncement and guidelines often prompt legislative action to address legal gaps or inadequacies. For instance, the Visakha guidelines on sexual harassment and the workplace eventually led to enactment of the Sexual Harassment of Women at Workplaces Act. That is also from only because of the some judgment. So courts recognize the right to free legal services as an essential component of a fair and reasonable procedure, practically for the poor and needy persons. In India, the National Legal Services Authority, NALSA, and State Legal Services Authority, SLSS, work to provide free legal aid and organize legal awareness programs under the guidance of the judges. Thus, judiciary actively participates in and support legal literacy and awareness programs conducted through various channels like legal services camps, lectures, workshops, legal aid clinics, and community outreach programs to educate the public about their rights and legal remedies. The judiciary needs to sensitize judicial officers, lawyers, and legal aid workers to the challenges faced by the poor, marginalized people, and vulnerable sections of the society, including women, children, and those who are in custody for a long time. The judiciary is responsible for promoting ethical conduct also and accountability within the legal profession, ensuring lawyers provide competent and affordable services and do not engage in exploitative practices or unnecessary delays. Thus, the judiciary's role in advancing legal literacy is multifaceted. It involves expanding access to justice through proactive measures like judicial activism and PILs, setting legal precedents that clarify and shape the law, promoting legal aid and awareness initiatives, and actively working to make the legal system more responsive to the needs of the population. By fulfilling these rules, the judiciary helps to create a more informed and empowered citizens, ultimately contributing to a stronger democracy and the rule of law. This seminar is a powerful platform to discuss how we can strengthen these efforts. It invites us to explore innovative approaches to legal education, to share experience, and to build partnership that can reach the farthest corners of our country. Social justice is not an abstract ideal. It is a practical reality that begins with awareness and flourishes through informed actions. Thus, the judiciary plays a crucial role in advancing legal literacy, which means helping the public to understand the laws, their rights, and how the legal system works. Unlike lawmakers or educators, I'm not blaming them, but the judges and courts don't just interpret law. They also shape how accessible and clear the legal system feels to every day and everybody in the society. Here's how the judiciary contributes. Uh, my connection is continue or it is stopped?
Sir, it's continued.
Okay, because there is a disturbance in my internet. Anyway,
No, sir, we are able to hear you, sir.
okay. Uh, so I'm just counting that how judiciary contributes. Firstly, through the clear and reasoned judicial decisions, courts set precedent that explain legal principles in ways that can be understood and applied beyond the courtroom. When judges write options, they don't just say what the law is, they often clarify complex legal concepts, which help lawyers, scholars, and the public to grasp the law better. Secondly, many courts actively prompt legal literacy by making information accessible, publishing summaries of key ruling in plain language, offering public outreach programs, or supporting legal aid clinics. This transparency demystifies the law and empowers people to engage with it confidentiality. I could not restrain myself from disclosing this fact that this second part, many of you may not be aware, though it was stated in my introduction. Today, you are aware or getting all the judgments of any court through internet, and Gujarat High Court and some courts are Gujarat, even Sessions Court of Gujarat, they are on live on YouTube. All this is done by me. I was the first person in India from Gujarat High Court which discloses all the pending information and all the orders of the pending or disposed cases on internet. Now it is freely available to all. So the 2 points remain rather. The judiciary can encourage legal literacy by ensuring fair and open trials, which serve as real-time lessons in how justice is administered. Watching or participating in judicial proceedings helps people see the law in action, making abstract rules more concrete. This is what I said, that Gujarat High Court is available. All full day proceedings are available online on YouTube live, and even sessions courts are now available on online. At the same time, live, you can see what is happening in the court. So finally, judges and courts sometimes collaborate with educational institutions and civil society to prompt legal awareness campaigns. This partnership extends the judiciary's influence beyond formal rulings into community education. So while the judiciary's main job is to interpret and enforce laws, it holds a quiet but powerful role in making the law understandable and approachable. By doing so, it reinforces the public trust and helps to create a society where people know their rights and responsibility under the law. The topics today selected are also of great importance. Wise from awareness to advocacy, why legal education matters, legal aid frameworks and citizens' rights and duties, constitutional law and governance, legal awareness and social movements, a sociological perspective, understanding constitutional ideas and public engagement, and constitutional values through a tribal lens. As we begin NYAYASPANDANA, I urge all participants, legal practitioners, activists, scholars, and citizens to engage deeply and thoughtfully. Let us use this opportunity to reinforce the judiciary's commitment to legal literacy and to ensure that justice is not just a concept reserved for the few, but it is a right accessible to all. I thank you, all of you, and the organizers. I wish the seminar great success, and I declare it open for all of you. Thank you, all of you. Jai Hind.